Nothing. So this is round 2. We're doing some tracks. It's Panchito, Guillermo, and then Slacker in the back. So the story behind Guillermo coming in the band, he is the longest tenured member on the bass, right? Of course, last session it was Arturo Hernandez, which is the original bass player, but he was here for about a year, and then he left the band due to personal reasons, and he continued to record. He recorded the first CD, which was Step by Step, second CD, Unidos, and half of the third CD. That's when Guillermo came in. But in between Arturo and Guillermo, we had some other bass players, a couple of bass players actually, which was Ruben Lopez, El Kickapoo, and George Esquivel. So between them two, they kind of held the fort down for about a year, because he came in what, latter part of 94?
Mm-hmm.
95?
94, yeah, late
94, 95. So ever since then, I mean, he was part of the band. But me and Guillermo go way back. We met each other in high school, which was 1991, I believe.
Yep.
We were selected to audition for the All District SAISD.
90.
It was 90? No, it was 91.
Sure?
Because I graduated. I was my senior year.
Oh, okay.
So 91. So we were selected to go audition for the SAISD All District Jazz Band. And I remember we were at Fox Tech when I met you.
That's right.
And
Fox Tech, wow.
And of course, we were there waiting. All the drummers were waiting. All the bass players were waiting. So they auditioned all the horn players. And then at the end of the day, it was already like, hey, it's kind of late. Are you going to audition or not? And I remember, who was it? Dr. Bellamo, right?
That's right.
He said, what did he say? All the bass players and all the drummers, with the exception of Guillermo Rodriguez and Jose Sanchez, everybody leave. So we're like, we were already chosen.
Yeah.
But after that, I didn't see you for about, what, maybe about a year. Yep. See you for a year. So at that time, I was already with Presidente. We were signed with Sony, blah, blah, blah. And Slacker back there was kind of part of the band too, helping us out here and there, because he didn't want to come with Presidente because he was over there with David Mares.
Yeah.
So, but his fault, after Presidente disbanded, you know, kind of all left the band. He kind of got me in with Fifth Avenue and stuff like that. But then that's when I saw you when I got the let go from Fifth Avenue for trying out Rodeo.
That's right.
That's when I saw you again, when they all put up in the van at my house to go do the gig with Tiger. And I was like, hey, I know you. So ever since then, we've pretty much been jamming together since then, you know.
Yep.
So I remember when we needed a bass player, I called you. You were playing with Stephanie, right?
I was playing with Stephanie at the time. Yep.
Right, and then you came in with us, and ever since then, pretty much after that, you did most of the recordings for the Rodeo stuff. And after that, of course, we did a lot of stuff for Texas Latino. I think in 99, right?
Yep, Texas Latino.
99. And then we had our own group for a while. Pochimex,
yeah.
which we did pretty good for a while there.
A lot of years, man, a lot of years. It was good times coming out of Albert Tiger Diaz, you know, and working with Stephanie, then working with Rodeo. That was a major change, you know, as a bass player, to be able to come in with a group that was, you know, at that time very well known and doing really well. And then be able to record an album like Sobreviviendo with Royal singing and the band just kicking butt at that time. We had a great band and great memories from that time, and just doing stuff I never thought we'd do. But it's been great. So it's good to be back.
I remember we used to travel a lot out of state. I think we were one of the very few Tejano bands, right, that was actually traveling out of state, because everybody pretty much who was like the big bands, they were just staying here because they're getting those, you know, they're getting that big money, man.
Yeah.
So we're the only ones out there, you know, we're going to Oklahoma, we're going to Kansas,
yep,
New Mexico, Arizona, where else? Illinois, Michigan, Ohio. We're doing all that stuff. So that was pretty cool, man.
Did you lose your wallet on the way to where we were?
Yes!
Wisconsin or somewhere?
I remember that.
Yeah, he lost his wallet. We saw snow. We all jump out of the van. First time seeing snow, right? A bunch of us. We jump out of the van playing around, and then Joey loses his wallet in the snow on the side of the highway somewhere over there up in, you know, Illinois or something.
It was in Troy, Illinois.
Detroit,
yeah, we had just crossed the border from, what was it, Missouri? Yeah, and I was
right.
all bummed out because I didn't have any cash, man. I had my credit card there, my first credit card. And the funny thing is, by the time we got home, the wallet had made it home before me. I think the wallet made it there like a couple of days after I had lost it, and I had canceled everything. And I was like, oh man. So I guess it was that one vehicle but we were playing in the snow that went off the road and flipped over. So it was the record
Yeah.
guy that found it and mailed it back to my house. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah, remember that.
Yeah. So what have you been up to since then, man?
You know, just having family, working. With my regular job. I've got a regular job. Been there for 20 years already. And just playing. I'm playing with Finding Friday, a local band here that does a lot of corporate stuff, corporate events, going on 10 years, with some great musicians, some old school cats as well. I guess, right? I mean, back in the day we were young kids, right? But James Garcia on guitar. We have Eric Casillas on percussion, and we got David Algarza playing drums as well. So a bunch of us old guys that back in the day were young cats. Now we're all
James Garcia was another Texas Latino member there back in the day.
Yeah.
So we've all kind of stuck around each other, played with each other.
Yeah.
With different types of bands. So that's pretty cool.
It's been good. Very good. Very good. It's good to get back together. It's going to be a great project. Looking forward to hearing the end result of it and reliving all these old songs that we used to play in front of so many people, and people loved it. So it's good to be back doing it.
Cool, man. Well, it was good seeing you again, man.
Good seeing you, Joey. Take care, brother. Take care, people.